Paul Stevens was thinking of buying an EV for his company in Yorkshire, but new doubts have set in since the budget.
I think it's a shame that that the early traction of it, all pointing towards it being not just clean but being cheaper. You start to get the sense of, okay, once this starts, that's going to end up being increased probably with every budget.
Petrol and diesel drivers already pay the equivalent of 6p a mile through fuel duty. The new tax on EV cars is 3p a mile. For hybrids, it's half that. So how could annual costs stack up? The average £8,000 a year petrol or diesel mileage would mean fuel duty payments of £480 a year. An EV owner doing the same mileage will pay half that, £240. The government plan is for EV and hybrid owners to predict their annual mileage and then pay in advance. If they overestimate, they'll need to reclaim some of that money. If they underestimate the mileage, they'll need to pay an extra sum. And if all of this is beginning to sound a bit complicated, it's just the start. Those mileages will be checked annually at MOT garages, but owners of newer cars would need to make a special visit outside the MOT system. Some people wouldn't be coming to an MOT garage because their cars are less than 3 years old, but in future they'll have to bring those EVs in just for a mileage check.
Just for a mileage check, yes. It will be an additional service that will have to be administered. Again, early days, but from what I understand, it will be through a similar platform to MOT computerisation.
Those mileage checks will be free for drivers who can pay the EV tax by monthly direct debit. This motoring campaigner says government has succeeded in making this as simple as possible.
If people look at the full figures of EV ownership plus the 3p a mile, and if they can charge at home, they'll still be better off.
Government stresses it's putting £7.5 billion into encouraging EVs and that it's consulting on these operational details, allowing motorists like this one to contribute. But for some potential buyers, it all adds complexity to an already complex decision.